Please rise for the national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce Forte founder and executive director, Graham Brown.
Welcome back, Miss Moo. Dear graduates, faculty members, parents, and distinguished guests, we finally did it. Congratulations to the class of 2023. You are the last class to start on 108th Street and end on Reeder Street. And what a road it has been. Everything you've done in school, the hard work, the millions and millions of words read, trimester exam videos, state exams, and countless Zoom windows have all contributed to you being here, sitting in these seats, enjoying this moment. You've earned it. Now, take a moment to savor and appreciate it. Each year presents different challenges, and this year was no different. It was our first year since 2019 that we were able to travel to a new city and explore and enjoy new experiences together. It was our first year since the pandemic that felt in a lot of ways the most normal. Challenging and exhausting, yes, but more normal. It's been the privilege of my life to work here at Forte Prep and to support each and every one of you in your successes. To our staff, this celebration is a testament to your patience, your guidance, your ingenuity, and your wit. You have made our school a place that other people want to learn from, and a place that our staff and our families feel safe sending their kids to. To our special guests, thank you for supporting our school from near and far. To our families, this is all because of you. Your hard work, dedication, and support got these children to where they are today. Someone once told me that schools are an ever-changing, never-changing place. I kind of like that phrase because it reminds me that while the logo and the colors and the uniforms all stay pretty much the same, the people in the building change. Their ideas grow and evolve. The impact that they have on their community is different every year. And it's so cool to be able to witness that year after year after year. This year's graduation is also somewhat bittersweet. as it marks the year that one of our 5th graders, Sri Panthi, would have graduated from 8th grade. He was a brilliant young mind whose life was cut short in 2020. We want to dedicate this graduation to him and his family, who's here in the front row. Please join me in a moment of silence to honor his legacy. Thank you. We saved a seat for Shri. There's a poster board in one of those seats in the 7th row. And we know that he is so proud of all of his classmates and all the things that they're going to do. Thank you. To the graduates, congratulations on successfully completing 8th grade and earning your place among the alumni of Forte Prep Middle School. You've worked hard and shown great dedication to your studies, and today you stand at the threshold of a new journey. And yes, our next big milestone is high school, and so we are so proud and excited to open the doors of Forte Prep High School for the first time this fall. The school is going to change lives and make history, and we are certain of that. And if you are joining us, thank you for trusting us on this next big step in your school journey. We can't wait to show you what we can do together. For those of you in the audience, the students who have a green cord around their shoulders are the ones who are graduating from the middle school and attending the high school in the fall. So congrats to them when you see them. As many of you know, this is also Mr. Smith's last year as principal of Forte Prep. Mr. Smith has been a part of our school from day one. I remember meeting him and instantly being drawn to his brilliance, his determination, and his love for this work. He always puts children first in every decision that he's ever made. And it's been a true honor to watch him evolve and develop as the leader of this school. And Forte Prep is forever changed for the better because of him. So let's all stand and give Mr. Smith a standing ovation for a job well done. Thank you. You can be seated. So this is only one step in the journey, and I'll leave you with this quote from a personal hero of mine, Arthur Ashe. Start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. All of you are capable of great things, and I can't wait to see what you do next. Thank you. So now, please welcome Viviana Benjumia, our Director of Family and Community Programs, to address the most important guest of our audience.
Yeah. Class of 2023. Wow. You know, when I think of your class and the families in this class, I actually think of one of our Strive values, resilience. I think about how resilient, dedicated, and committed you are when I remember how many of you travel from neighborhoods in Brooklyn, the Bronx, and even Long Island. I salute you for waking up before the sun sometimes, and for the commute time that elongates your already long school day. I salute you for staying committed to our school, even when the easier route would have been to choose a school closer to home. I think about how resilient you are when I remember that some of you have spent less than 4 years at our school. You joined us in 6th, 7th, or even this year for 8th grade, and you had to learn our cheers, learn how to check school runner, meet our high expectations, but also remember that what we care about the most is growth, make new friends, avoid the dreaded deductions, but also learn that they're normal, parents. And just generally learn how to be a Forte student and family when it all seems to come naturally to everyone else around you. I also think about how resilient you are when I remember that a few of you are still transitioning into this country and language, building a new life in a foreign place, while missing your home country and those you left behind. I admire your strength and want you to know that your sacrifices do not go unnoticed, and you will never be alone. But more than anything, I think about how resilient you are when I think about how the majority of you had to live through 2020 with us. And not just because life as you had known it completely changed in the blink of an eye when the world shut down for COVID, and then you had to learn how to turn your kitchen table and computer into a classroom your very first year with us, but also because it is the year that we lost a very special member of this graduating class, Shri, to whom this graduation is dedicated. I ask that in this moment, we remember and honor Shri, and honor his family, the most resilient of us all. In honoring Shri, I would like us to also be grateful, not just for the presence of the Panthy family, and of all the family members and friends that are able to join us today, but also for the loved ones who are unable to be with us. We acknowledge their absence and are grateful for the love and support they have given our graduates. Let's also be grateful that we are able to gather again in joy without fear to celebrate this very special occasion. Grateful for the opportunities and new experiences had because of Ms. Gazunterman, Ms. Garcia, the families team, and all of your Forte teachers. Grateful to finally have Forte Prep as an option for high school, which quite a number of you will be attending. Grateful to have had our paths cross so that you are now forever a part of our Forte family. Whether you come from Ecuador or Long Island, whether you've spent 5 years with us or 1, you are an integral part of what makes Forte Forte. And you will be taking a piece of Forte to share with the world when you walk out those doors. Graduates, take a moment to express your gratitude to those sitting beside you, your peers, parents, siblings, grandparents, and guardians who have been by your side every step of the way. Their love, guidance, and encouragement have been the pillars of strength throughout your educational journey. Cherish these bonds, for they are the foundation upon which you will continue to build your lives. With a heart full of gratitude, I congratulate you. You may be the 3rd graduating class, but you are the very first class to have a Forte prom. And the very last class to have welcomed us into your homes for family visits. Those are memories that I am grateful for and will treasure forever. Class of 2023, you are quite truly a special class. Please stay resilient and always be grateful. And who would I be if I didn't translate this into Spanish? ¿Quién sería yo si no lo traduzco en español? Clase de 2023. Wow. ¿Saben algo? Cuando pienso en esta clase y en las familias de esta clase, en realidad pienso en uno de nuestros valores Strive, resiliencia. Pienso en los resilientes, dedicados y comprometidos que son cuando recuerdo cuántos de ustedes viajan desde vecindarios en Brooklyn, el Bronx e incluso Long Island. Me les quito el sombrero por despertarse a veces antes de que salga el sol y por el trayecto largo que alarga más aún el día escolar. Los admiro por permanecer comprometidos con nuestra escuela, incluso cuando la ruta más fácil hubiera sido elegir una escuela más cerca de casa. Pienso en los resilientes que son cuando recuerdo que algunos de ustedes han pasado menos de 4 años en nuestra escuela. Quizás se unieron a nosotros en 6º, 7º o este año mismo, el 8º grado, y tuvieron que aprender nuestros cantos, aprender a navegar School Runner, cumplir con nuestras altas expectativas, pero también recordar que lo más importante para nosotros es el progreso del estudiante, hacer nuevos amigos, evitar las temidas deducciones, pero también aprender que son normales familias. Y en general, aprender a ser estudiantes y familias de Forte cuando todo parecía ser algo natural para todos los demás. También pienso en los resilientes que son cuando recuerdo que algunos de ustedes todavía están haciendo la transición a este país e idioma, construyendo una nueva vida en un lugar extranjero, mientras extrañan su país de origen y aquellos que dejaron atrás. Admiro esa fuerza y quiero que sepan que sus sacrificios no pasan desapercibidos y que nunca estarán solos. Pero más que nada, pienso en lo resilientes que son cuando pienso en cómo la mayoría de ustedes tuvieron que vivir el 2020 con nosotros. Y no solo porque la vida, tal como la conocían, cambió por completo en un abrir y cerrar de ojos cuando el mundo se cerró por COVID y luego tuvieron que aprender a convertir la mesa de la cocina y la computadora en un salón de clases en el primer año escolar con nosotros, pero también porque es el año en que perdimos a un miembro muy especial de esta clase de graduados, a Shri, a quien se dedica esta graduación. Pido que en este momento recordemos y honremos a Shri y honremos a su familia, la más resiliente de todos nosotros. Al honrar a Shri, me gustaría que también estemos agradecidos, no solo por la presencia de la familia Panty y de todos los familiares y amigos que pueden acompañarnos hoy, sino también por los seres queridos que no pueden estar con nosotros. Reconocemos su ausencia y estamos agradecidos por el cariño y el apoyo que han brindado a nuestros estudiantes que hoy en este día se gradúan. Agradezcamos también que podamos reunirnos nuevamente con alegría, sin miedo, para celebrar esta ocasión tan especial. Agradezcamos las oportunidades y nuevas experiencias que tuvieron los estudiantes gracias a Ms. Gesunterman, a Ms. García, el equipo de familias y todos los maestros de Forte. Agradezcamos el poder tener finalmente Forte Prep como una opción para la escuela secundaria, a la que asistirán muchos de ustedes. Aquí decimos exactamente. Agradezcamos al haber cruzado nuestros caminos para que ahora sean para siempre parte de la familia Forte. Ya sea que vengan de Ecuador o Long Island, ya sea que hayan pasado con nosotros 5 años o 1 año, son ustedes una parte integral de lo que hace a Forte Forte. Y se llevarán un pedazo de Forte para compartir con el mundo cuando salgan por esas puertas. Graduados, tómense en un momento para expresar su gratitud a quienes están sentados alrededor, sus compañeros, padres, hermanos, abuelos y tutores que han estado a su lado en cada paso del camino. El amor y la guía de ellos han sido los pilares de fortaleza a lo largo de sus viajes educativos. Valoren estos lazos porque son la base sobre la cual continuarán construyendo sus vidas. Con el corazón lleno de gratitud, los felicito. Ustedes pueden ser la tercera clase que se gradúa de nuestra escuela, pero son la primera clase en tener un prom de Forte y la última clase en habernos recibido en sus hogares para nuestras visitas de familias. Esos son recuerdos por los que estoy agradecida y que atesoraré para siempre. Clase de 2023, ustedes son verdaderamente una clase especial. Por favor, manténganse resilientes y siempre recuerden ser agradecidos. Thank you. Gracias. And now, please welcome Paul Agyapong, the current Forte Prep Student Government President and the class speaker for the class of 2023.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Like Ms. Benjumia said, my name is Paul Japon, Student Government President of the 22-23 year here at Forte Preparatory Academy. I come to speak to you today on my experiences and my journey from 5th to 8th grade here at Forte. Before I get started, I would like to give thanks to Mr. Smith, Mr. Brown, Ms. Michelle, Ms. Moore, Mr. Moore, Ms. Luxavage, Ms. Milton, and many more for always trusting and believing in me. I would also like to thank Ms. Brookler and Mr. Norlinger for allowing me to join and become Student Council President. My speech for you all today is named Legacy. My life has changed from 5th grade till now, and I can humbly say that I'm proud. I'm proud that the work we've done has shown to be worth it. Even if we don't believe, we earned it. I thought my 4 years here would be easy, and that I could take it just like a breeze. Then I realized that it would soon turn uneasy, and I kept saying, make the pain stop, please. We all know by now that January 7th of 2020 was a very sad day. The day that we lost Shri, our lives were changed, including mine, as I didn't believe it happened. He was so young, and all it brought me was sadness. At this moment in time, my life was different. I thought that I could never recover from this sad moment. But then I realized the school that I am at right now can only lift you up from here on out. Mr. Smith told me to give a speech recognizing the death of Sri Panthi. I was not a public speaker at the time, but this moment would change what goes on inside me. I gave the speech so very proud that I did it in a voice so shockingly loud. And this moment showed my legacy, the mark that I would leave as Polly Wally. COVID hit even harder as we all went virtual, and it felt like going to class was a battle. But we all stuck through it, and we went through the shackles, as going to class versus sleeping felt like a duel. Sixth grade was really no different. All this online school was difficult. And I can't lie, these Google Docs and then the teachers checking our Zoom 24/7, making sure that we're not sleeping, and then the Zoom calls keeping us in a box, it's too much. We all pushed through, and we were very excited for the hybrid classes, as this would give us a chance to give back and become a family together, united as one, like how it's supposed to be. Our 7th and 8th grade year lit up though, I can't lie. Math requirements started lifting, and we were able to be more active with each other. We could have recess outside. We could be in a full class together. We were finally a community. We could have community meeting, and like Ms. Benjumia said, the first prom ever in 2023. Now that's an accomplishment. Of course, safety was still required as any year. But this year, more activities were allowed because of COVID's lifting, and we started to feel more like a family again. I believe the class of 2023 was very hardworking. We went through many adversities, and we fought through many challenges, with the death of our classmate, COVID, some teachers leaving, yet we fought like no other class I've seen before. And that should be the legacy that we leave behind, that it's possible to push through and never give up. And if you do, you'll achieve great things. This is what we should be known for, the class of 2023. The class that never stops pushing, and the class that never gives up. Thank you. At this moment in time, I would like you to welcome Ms. Milton, our 8th grade level leader and my arts teacher, to deliver the special awards to the class of 2023.
That was good. Thank you, Paul. It is my honor to now present the special awards from the 2022-2023 school year. If your name is called, please come to the front to receive your award. The first award is the Forte Citizenship Award, to the student who has always represented Forte to the fullest and used their leadership and voice responsibly. This award goes to Abigail Opong. Awesome. Go back. The second award is the Growth Award, given to the student who continued to grow academically every single day they were at Forte Prep. This award goes to Jared Pena. Thank you. Here you go. The third award is the Best Self Award, given to the student who consistently showed up as their best version of themselves during their time at Forte Prep. This award goes to Gael Guadarrama. Want to do a left hand? Awesome. Finally, the Shri Public Foundation Award. The Shri Foundation was established in the memory of Shri Panthi, a Forte fifth grader who lost his life in a tragic accident in 2020. The foundation has generously awarded to recognize 10 students with the highest GPAs in our school. When your name is called, please come up to receive your award. Natalia Carmona. Wilma Ventura. Gael Guadrama. Jose Zamora. Karen Almeida Hernandez. Kezia Mafoni. Matthew Humala. Ethan Cruz. Avery Ayala. Jaden Naula. Go, go, go. Whoever's closest, go ahead. I would like to personally thank all our 8th graders for spending so much time together and being supportive of one another. There we go. Okay. We're going to give our 8th grade cheers. We're all going to say all of our 8th grade cheers. We're going to include our 8th grade teachers. I'm going to use all of my voice for you. Congratulations to the award winners and to all our graduates. It is now my honor to reintroduce Ms. Benjamia for the diploma component of our ceremony.
Quite a difference in height there. When I call your name, you will come up and receive your diploma. Finally! Are you so excited? All right, ready? Albert A. Aqua. Paul Kwabena Agyapong. Karen Hernandez Alameda. James Angamarca. Joshua Angamarca. Avery Priscilla Ayala. Mariama Ba. Francesca Baldwin. Ryder D. Barbour. Valeria Barranco. Brandon Barrera. Arlie Barros. Natasha Bautista Zambrano. Michelle Caguana Bunay. Natalia Carmona. Brandon Carrión. Alexander Carrera. Anthony Castulo. Brooklyn Summer, Cheshire. Kayla Nicole Chua. Sarah Kaliman. Ana Cruz. Ethan David Cruz. Michelle Cruz. Richard Cruz. Gustavo Cuautle Hernández. Wow. Diana Stephanie Del Cid. Abdullah Diallo. Alpha Salud Diallo. Ritson Dolcar. Joan España Roque. Ashley Chassi Fajardo. Matthew Garces. Evelyn Giselle Genis Carrillo. David González Amastal. Clever González Gordillo. Ronald González. Leila Gordillo. Gael Guadarrama. Michael Guamán Zagal. Génesis Arcángel Hernández. Matthew Jacob Humala. Ashley Daisy Inga Carchi. Chesam Frank Iwuji. Serena Inés Javier. Giselle Avena Kufor. Aaron Neri Luna. Sophia Audrey Marinas. Sorry, Sophia Audrey G. Marinas. Joalis Martinez Bueno. Myra M. Matos. David Melendez. David Mendez. Alan Mora. Jaden Moreno. Joanna Moreno. Jaden Naula. Kezio Fori Amanfo. Abigail Sa Apong. Jeffrey Ortega. Natalie Allison Paguay Minchala. Jamie Papalozzi Cortez. Jared Peña. Leslie Pérez Carrillo. Giselle Pérez Cruz. Marcos Ramírez. Claudia Ramírez. Michael Jair Reyes. Carlos Ronquillo. Génesis Rosario. Santiago Sánchez Ramírez. Natalie Santos. Matthew Segovia Lucero. Zoe Ann Silverio. Gerardo A. Sosa. Alison Zuko. Corey Tellez. María Guadalupe Uraje, Helen Vázquez, Wilmer Emanuel Ventura, J-Rat Villavicencio, Michelle Farid Viruas Valencia, Pablo Emilio Zambrano Villasís, José Saruma Montero, Alison Zumba. A big round of applause for class of 2023. How does it feel, class of 2023? Normal? I think Miss Malone is the most excited of you all. There's no way that Miss Malone is more excited than the actual graduates. I want to hear the graduates, please. Oh, I see this. On the count of three, it's class of 2023 versus Miss Malone. Class of 2023, you ready? Wait, I think Miss Malone should go first because there's too many of you. Miss Malone, you ready? How excited are you? Class of 2023, how excited are you? Families and friends, how excited are you? See, there was some excitement there. It wasn't just Miss Malone. Si vieron, no era solamente emoción de Miss Malone, eran todos ustedes también que estaban emocionados. Una vez más, one more time, let's hear it for class of 2023. I will pass it back to Mr. Brown. Oh, and now we will share a special recognition to one of our families. To do that, I'd like to reintroduce to you Mr. Brown.
That was so exciting. You all came up so quickly. I've never seen you move so fast in your lives. Congratulations. We have one more diploma to confer this evening, and that is to Shri. This would have been his graduating year, and so we set aside one diploma for him. He is graduating alongside all of you, will follow you in your endeavors, whether it's at Forte Prep High School or somewhere else. And you know that he will always be in your hearts and in our hearts as a school. And so we would love for members of the family to come up to accept the diploma, please.
Thank you very much, Forte Prep family and parents. First of all, I want to congratulate all the graduating students, as well as parents, as well as school, all the staff. And first of all, I want to present one appreciation award to the school family. So please. To request to our the Sri Foundation Inc. USA board member Rajendra Khadka, please. Couple of minutes. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and graduating students. Today, on this momentum, we stand before you with a mixture of emotion that word can scarcely convey. First and foremost, we would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to the Forte Preparatory School for remembering and honoring our beloved son, Sripanthi. The invitation to be here today holds immense significance for our family and the Sri Foundation. As we stand here surrounded by the joys and celebration of your achievement, we want to take a moment of acknowledgement and remarkable accomplishment of the graduating student. Each and every one of you has worked tirelessly, overcoming challenges and exhibiting unwavering dedication. Today we are here because of our beloved son. In the 5th grade, we lost him, and school authority and Forte Preparatory family is honoring here. Thank you, the Forte Preparatory School, as well as all the parents and graduating students. And I wish you all the students who are graduating today. So I hope you will be move forward in your own goal, and always remember your parents and teachers and family and community in your career goal. And congratulations again. And again, I want to thank you to Forte Preparatory School inviting us, and the Sri Foundation Inc. Always remember this school community as well as parents and family, and we would like to working together in the future, and let's touch each other. And the Sri Foundation Inc. USA is the public foundation, and we are dedication for the education as well as public health and safety and pedestrian rights. Thank you for giving this time, and thank you.
Thank you so much. We are really honored to have you here, and I'm really grateful to have you with us today. Now back to our class of 2023. You did it. You're graduates. It's real. It wasn't just imaginary. It all did happen. You did, in fact, graduate. We're so excited, and now is the time that we formally graduate. So, your tassel should currently be on the right side. So you're like this, yeah. And on the count of 3, we're gonna turn it to the left side to make this official. Oh, you got it, I believe in you. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, yeah! That's it. It feels different now, right? Like before it didn't feel real, and now it feels real, and now it's super real. Congratulations, class of 2023. You're officially graduates, and we are so proud of you. The class of 2023 has a really special place in my heart. My first class of students that I ever taught in New York City was the class of 2023, the college class of 2023. I've been watching their graduation photos trickle across my Instagram page, seeing pictures from their ceremonies at Emory University, American University, NYU, and it really inspires me. I know soon that will be you. You will be earning your college diplomas. You will be getting amazing jobs. You will be going into the world to change it. And I'm really excited to see all of the things that you do. Before I continue talking about all of the wonderful things about you, I want to quickly thank our staff. If you're a staff member who's ever taught these students, including in previous years, please stand. You can keep standing, but you can also sit. As you can see by the excitement from our students, they owe an immense amount to this amazing group of educators, whether it be the remarkable vocal cords of Miss Malone, or the incredible music talents of Mr. Bolton, or the happy birthday wishes of Miss Baker, or a long, long list. This is an amazing group of adults who has done so much for our students. So let's have one big round of applause for our team of teachers. So, there are many reasons that this class of 2023 has a special place in my heart. You were the 5th graders, the first year that I was the principal here at Forte. I still remember Brian Pantaleone and how excited he was the first time he did the incredible cheer. It was out of control. Like, you can imagine it now in 8th grade, imagine him in 5th grade, it was even more. You were our final class to spend 5th grade in the dark basement of ACP. You were so young when you had to go home and work remotely. And for the record, you guys were much better than our 8th graders at having the Zoom screen actually on your face and not towards the ceiling, although some of you struggled a little bit with having it on your face. You were our first class ever to have a prom. And don't worry, we have every single photo from the photo booth. So any of you that thought you were slick, we have it. We can show it to everyone. Don't worry. Families, if you want to see, please contact me afterwards. And you were our seniors as we finally returned to normal this school year. This class also endured the hardest thing I've ever witnessed as an educator, which was the loss of a truly remarkable young man who we've spoken about a lot this evening, Shri Panthi. I would be remiss if I didn't share a couple of wonderful things about Shri. When I first met him, I met him on the 3rd floor of ACP, and he had a hat that was way too big for his head. He was really excited, and the thing he told me he was the most excited about was that he would have twice as much math as he did at his last school. He had the ability to make an entire room want to learn more about him, and he lightened the spirit of anyone he spoke to. He was a really special person. You are really special people. And that's why we're spending so much time reflecting on him, is that he was a member of our family. Losing someone has a lasting impact. It changes a person, and it changes a community. 4 years ago, I addressed you in Elm Corps. I shared that before I was principal here, I taught English, and I wanted to start my speech with a quote. The quote comes from The One and Only Ivan by Catherine Applegate. Any memories of this book? Thank you for the brain matches, yep. The first book many of you read as your summer reading when you came to our school. The quote that I remember was, "Memories are precious. They help tell us who we are." So I wanted to share 3 specific memories that I will always think of when I think of the class of 2023. Something I'll never forget for as long as I'm alive is sharing the news with the University of Chicago advisory that Shri had passed. The reason I will always remember it isn't just that it was an incredibly sad piece of news. It was that every single member of the advisory, from teacher to student, comforted one another, cried in each other's arms, and continued to support each other. I've never seen a group of people come together like Chicago did in the weeks after the loss of Shri. Second, I will always remember the strength of Paul Ajapong. Days after losing his friend, I watched Paul work hard on a speech that he then bravely stood in front of his peers to deliver. He embodied strength and showed his peers that they could persevere through tragedy, and continued to serve as a leader during his time at Forte Prep. The amount of pride I felt watching him speak on that day is only rivaled by how much pride I feel tonight, seeing the young leader that he's grown into. Students like Paul give me remarkable confidence about our collective future. In the last 3 years, the 8th grade class has continued to face hardship, but has grown closer together, as Ms. Milton said, as a village. The last memory that I think speaks volumes about the class of 2023 is how they rallied around their peers when they needed it the most. Brian Pantaleone, who I kind of think is the mascot of the class of 2023, he had his last day at Forte Prep before he moved to Florida earlier this year. And it was a big day. Not only did his peers gather together for a goodbye lunch in which they all gave speeches for some reason, but it's a thing in the 8th grade, they love giving speeches, but the entire grade gathered in the hallway on his last day to celebrate him and send him off to show him how much they cared about him. The way the 8th grade class came together to celebrate a friend and say goodbye was who we are. So, as Stella the elephant told you when you were little 5th graders, memories tell us who we are. My memories of the class of 2023 tell me a few things about you. You are capable of great things due to your resilience, like the University of Chicago. You're brave enough to stand and lead, like Paul. You are kind and you prioritize taking care of your community. Don't forget those things. One last lesson while I have you, because I still have you for like 3 more minutes, so you're still mine. When a broken bone begins the process of healing, a callus of calcium deposits forms. And for a period of time, that broken spot becomes the strongest part of the bone. You've been through a lot in your 4 years at Forte Prep. The loss of a friend, the isolation of quarantine, and the challenges of returning to normal. Fortunately, we know that when something is broken, it can heal back even stronger and become something more beautiful. You are a remarkable group of young people, and I'm so proud of you and what you've grown into. And Albert, this is good news for your ankle. Congratulations, class of 2023. So, you've done it. Let's hear it one last time. This is the biggest cheer for the class of 2023. Congratulations! At this time, the part that I can tell Josh Ongamarka is ready for, on the count of 3, if you choose to, you may toss your cap. But before you do, not yet, count of 3, you know how counts of 3 work. You're not chucking it at anybody, you're throwing it straight up in the air because we want a good photo, you know? We want it to look really good. So, on the count of 3, it's official. 1, 2, 3. Hey! Let's take that. Thank you, Ms. Benjumia. We had a very vigorous throw here in the front row. At this time, thank you for staying seated, graduates. We will dismiss out of the back the same way that we came in. Parents and guests remain seated for the recessional. When you leave, please make a right and meet your families in the lobby. Graduates, please stand.
Thank you.